Yo, what's up guys, Andrew here, and in this video I'll be sharing with you some updates on Project Suzuki Inu. The goal of this video is to share information about Suzuki Inu. Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you'd like to see more videos related to crypto, tech, and gaming content. This content is for informational use only. This is not financial advice. Hey, what's up guys, I got an update that something was going on with Suzuki Inu. Suzuki Inu, I recently talked about it in a video that I recorded giving a briefing on Suzuki Inu, and most of my videos are going to always be objective. I'm not going to sway to buy one way or another. I'm just going to talk about the particular token that I consider covering in the future. But yeah, so I did get an update from you guys in the community, especially in the comments, just talking about Suzuki Inu and just to do an update video on it. So this is the update video on Suzuki Inu. Currently it's 96.3% down. Okay, so typically that is signs, those are particularly signs of a rug pull. So as I was scrolling down, I actually saw this long drop here, as you can see right here, and if I max out the chart, you see this line go straight down, and typically that's a sign that something's going on with the token itself, and it's 96% down, right? So I saw that and I started looking I started doing some more digging, looking around. I looked at the website. The website was still up according to the time I was recording this video, which is the 21st of November. So the website was still up, and in terms of, let me see, just clicking things on the website, those things are still active. White paper stuff is still active and things of that nature, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, that the information is still up. Who knows, this site can be down at some point. Well, okay, so the white paper does still come up, but who knows, that particular thing can be down at some point. But my thing is that if you're a new investor and you're considering investing in these coins, there's just some things that you have to make sure that you're comfortable with. The main thing is you never put in money that you want to hold on to, right? If it's not money that you're willing to lose, you never put that money in these projects that you believe will go like crazy, you know, super high or parabolic or anything like that. So I just wanted to mention that. Just be mindful as you're doing that. I'm also going to recommend a book towards the tail end of this video, a book that I currently have and currently reading, that, you know, gives you an overview of cryptocurrency, you know, history and things of that nature. And it's a book that I have. I definitely want to link that in the description below for you guys towards the tail end of this video. So the next thing I did see, aside from this being what it was, 96%, is the fact that the Twitter is gone, right? So the Twitter for Suzuki Inu disappeared. And typically when things start disappearing in the crypto space, you should have some concerns. If there's a potential that the developers or whoever is behind the coin can run away with your money, and you're concerned that that could happen as you're looking at the project. So the other thing too that I want to mention as well is the briefing that I do is part of the due diligence of the investor, right? So if I continue to do more of these videos and you guys are liking and subscribing and ringing that bell and telling a friend and all those things, the briefing that I'm doing for the coin or for the project is a portion, a very small portion of your due diligence that you need to do for yourself, right? It's not the end all be all of this information has given me enough to make a decision, right? Because it is a briefing, okay, of what's happening with the project and things of that nature. So the things that the other thing that I saw was that this is gone, right? The Twitter is gone. Now on the Telegram itself, which I thought was really interesting, on the Telegram, it said something that I wanted to point out here. It had some migration stuff going on. TZKI will be exchanged to new tokens, TZKI version 2. All OTZKI tokens will be converted to new tokens, okay? TZKI migrate to TZKI version 2. Swap token started, and then it says send TZKI to like this right here, I don't know about. Okay, I don't know about. And then the other thing too is that as you're learning about like different projects and things of that nature, one of the things that you have to look for as well is if the person that is talking about the project, if you don't know who they are, right? And that's another thing too. If they're not doxed and you don't know who they are, you can't look up their information. That's another sign that you have to be mindful of as you're considering putting in a lot of money in these tokens, right? Because if you can't go back to the person and say, hey, this is the information that you shared with us, but now we don't know what is the next step or what's going to happen, then it's like, what is the direction and what is the vision of the token, right? So you have to be mindful of that as well. If you're a new investor in the space, as you're considering what you're going to do with your investments for the token, right? So now the other thing too is like one example I can use is at the time of recording this video. So I need to say that at the time of recording this video, there is a coin that I've talked about, you know, quite a bit on my channel recently called Saitama. Saitama is an LLC, right? You know the names of the developers, you know the name of the COO, and because you do, you can always count on them to show up for like an AMA or some kind of thing that's happening in the space to address their tokens or even give insights on other tokens as well, right? So that should be comforting to you. That's just one example that you know for a fact that you can reach out to this person, or they're going to show up in an MMA, an AMA at some point where they're going to be talking about what's happening with their project, you know, why investors should, you know, rest assured that everything is going to be okay. There's no sign of this with this particular project here, right? And that should be a concern for many. So what's happening now as we're looking at this particular project, it definitely does look like a rug pull based on the things that I mentioned and some of those deciding factors as you're looking at the coin that is actually going back to zero at the time of recording this video based on what we're looking at right now. So I just wanted to do an update video for that. I just also want to mention that never afford money that you're going to miss, right? If you're going to miss the money that you're investing, that's not the money that you're supposed to be putting into these projects, right? And time again, whether I'm on a clubhouse stage or what have you, these are the things that we talk about on a regular basis for new investors. It's not something that we're just saying, okay? And I'm really trying to be as sensitive as possible with this particular thing, because it's when people come into the space, they're searching on YouTube and they're doing their due diligence, and they're not going to a deeper level as they're doing their due diligence. You have to spend some time researching these coins. Now, it's sad that individuals have lost money, right? But the individuals who said, this is money I'm willing to lose, they're okay. But for the individuals who are like, well, I put all this money into this particular project, now I don't know what I'm going to do. I hate crypto. This is a crazy space. This is a volatile space. Well, some of those things are true, but if you hate crypto because you didn't do your due diligence or enough of it, that's not crypto's fault, right? And I think that we have to take responsibility for our actions in investing, whether we're investing in stocks or we're investing in crypto. It is extremely important that we are mindful of how much research are we doing. Because if I'm putting 10 grand in a project, right, or if I'm even putting 20 grand in a project, my research is going to be like a 40 plus hour, 120 hour research to put in that much money into a project and hopefully getting a return back. But if it's money I'm willing to lose, then it's going to be okay. But the amount of money and the amount of money is lined up with my conviction on what I'm doing with that particular project. So I definitely want to say to those who are in the space and who are trying to navigate it, just be mindful of those things. And I felt that it was necessary after giving it some thought to create this video and just share some of the things that I think about. My conviction for a project is lined up to the amount of money that I put in it. And if I put a lot of money in it, then my conviction is extremely high, right? So just be mindful of that. Research is extremely important in these things. And as I mentioned at the end or towards the tail end of this video, I am going to recommend a book right now. All right, guys, the book that I'm recommending to you guys is this book right here, Crypto Investing for Dummies. I have the book, okay? And don't let the title fool you, Crypto Investing for Dummies. The book is absolutely incredible. I'll have a link in the description below. And guys, please stay encouraged, and I hope that the video gave you some insight on things that I consider before I look into a project. Definitely make sure that you can talk to the developers if they hold AMAs on a regular basis and things of that nature. These things will give you comfort in the project that you're investing in. And guys, I feel bad, right? Because you don't want anybody to lose any money, but at the same time, I think it was my responsibility, since I recorded a video for Suzuki, although it was a briefing video, I think it was my responsibility. I felt that it was to record this video as well. So guys, I hope you have a fantastic day and fantastic week. And until next time. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and click on this video right here. And I'll see you on the next video.